So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's got to be Alexandre Pato. His strongest attribute is his speed. He can outrun opponents, which buys him that crucial extra time to execute the final pass or attempted goal. He's a big threat.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And it's made its way to him. He steps in, and that is shooting! And he's really put himself on the line here. Maldini can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Right, Shevchenko. Hullet. Hullet! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Torasi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Great vision. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a throw-in. Now here's the climbs up big! And he's straight offside. He's in space and looking for options, and he decides to cross it. And that's been well dealt with. Played into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Shevchenko, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Great Ukrainian goal machine! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. 15 minutes till half-time. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, the ball's... and another try! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Torasi. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Opts for safety. Played out towards the right wing. Torasi. Chips it through. Thuram clears it away. They've played it short. Torasi picks it up out wide, and that could well leave a mark. Out towards the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pull it, quality ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's in plenty of space here. Shevchenko goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Torasi, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Goes down, but nothing given.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. This looks... Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And the action is back on the way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. And he welcomes it in. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's the keeper's ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That'll be a throw-in. Lovely feet. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Cross. Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net. The second half sparked straight into life. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Oh, he's played it in low. And he's there to belt it away. Torasi. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Ball's gone out of play. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's being shifted off it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Torrasi plays it short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So it's going to be another corner.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And it's been taken short. Ball driven towards the far post. Cleared away. He's in a great position here. Picked out, and he shoots! And he's taking no chances there. Close. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try. Into the last quarter of an hour. Caresses it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good ball, good take. Oh, good spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Nice control. He's being urged to shoot. Kaká did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet feet. He's on it, can he get away? Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Torrasi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Out to the left it goes. He's got away. Looks across and plays it in. Albertini.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take in a good area. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
That should get the job done. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Shevchenko. Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Cat orange whistling.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Now it's Fulkrug. Now it's Fofana. In with the challenge. De Winter was in no mood for any of that. Looking for the run. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Very nicely done. Del Piero! And it's come back out to him. It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, a breakthrough already. Pavlovic. And it's Modric. And it's Bartasagi. Now it's Pulisic. Played into the box. And he's taking no chances there.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Fofana. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Manchester United are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. And it's Kaka. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bartesaghi. Rabiot. Modric. Salmakas. And here's Fofana. Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, the clearance is short. To Rabiot. He's in plenty of space here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cleared without hesitation. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Shevchenko.
Such good technique.
Hullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking... Kaka! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The keeper's ball. Milan are looking to go forward now. Hullet. Pavlovic. Rabiot. De Winter. Modric. Over to the left. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, he's seen through all of that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a really well-measured ball. Pato in acres of space out wide. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And it's been taken short. Kaka is onto this. Ball swung in. Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Bartesaghi. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, that's delightful. It's Fofana. And here's Fulkrug. Shevchenko on 2 now and looking for 3. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Bartesaghi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Shevchenko. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Shevchenko. Albertini. Now it's Pulisic. Played back. Modric. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And he plays one through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shevchenko tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control. Rabiot. And it's Modric. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Del Piero. Pato. And it's Hullet. And it's half-time here. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. Here we go again. Threads one in. Oh, what a canny finish! No, not quite.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Salamakers wins the duel this time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Salmakers. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. Hangs in across. And he's there to get it away. Pulisic. Not the most accurate pass. Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. It's Pato! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caught offside that time. Kaka. Now it's Pato. Pato! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tomori. Manchester United really do look to have it all sewn up here. Fofana. And it's Modric. That's Rabiot. And they've got a throw. Pull it. And it's Maldini. Shevchenko being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Numero 11. Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
And here's Fulkrug. Rabiot. It's Rabiot! And the ball's come loose here. Shevchenko. Pull it. Thinks one through, and this is Pato, and he's straight offside. Pavlovic and Bartasagi, and it's Rabiot. Nkunku. This looks promising. Fulkrug. He's played it back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Pato. Thuram. And it's made its way to him. He has found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Nkunku. He's found the way through. Now the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Manchester United claim it back to much approval. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9. Lascia il campo per il numero 7.
That's a decent clearance. Albertini. Pull it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's clever. And he's on. Pull it! De Winter. Tomori. De Winter. Now Modric. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Bartasagi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ball is over the line. Modric. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. And here's Del Piero.
That's good play from him.
Albertini. Chance! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Salamakers. And it's Rabiot. He's a sharp little ball here. And the through ball. Oh, shooting chance! Wonderful from Del Piero! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Salmakers. 5 minutes to add. And it's Fofana. Shevchenko. And the counter is on. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it out wide. Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. De Winter. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Shevchenko on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim, we both wish you a very good evening. Manchester United are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Picked out brilliantly, and he's in on goal. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's Gerrard! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp. Joelinton was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Deftly away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good ball, good take. Shot could be on. Oh, and he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rummenigge with the short one. Goes for a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! And another try! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Del Piero. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's a shade optimistic. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get it through? Ødegaard. Costa Curta. Cannot be beaten that easily. And this is Pelé. He has takes a shot! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Del Piero demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Ødegaard. Knocks it out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Del Piero. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's gone loose. Rice. Now, can they get him away? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Short changes him with that pass. Kukçu. Rummenigge. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Distributed tidily. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cannavaro does well to get it back.
There will be 1 minute.
Knocks it into space. Rummenigge. There's the shot!
แม่ต่ำยิงปั้นหมดแล้ว
This ending. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 9.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
George Best, number 15. Del Piero.
Manchester United different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Number 10, Cristiano
It's Kukçu.
Ronaldo.
Timber. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Bale. No, that's been intercepted. Turns back here, probably the best option. Crossed into the middle. And he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Ødegaard. Kukçu. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And a chance!
โดนตาม
Just one goal in it now. Game on. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. That's a cute ball. Rummenigge. Now it's Batistuta. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Bale in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. Brilliantly cut out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Played out wide. He's found the way through. Big header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Threads one in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is good alertness. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Kukçu. Batistuta. Now it's Bale. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Timber. Timber hurtling down that right flank. And no surprise, that's a booking. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Into the last 5 minutes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's an imaginative pass. Pull it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Vieira has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. And Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Now that's well seen too. It's come to nothing. A vicious ball here. Stood up well to him there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold. And in the end, we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years.
Del Piero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Drogba. Looking for the run. He's in space and looking for options. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Buriram United have their second corner now. Climbs up big! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he thumps it clear. Pass somewhat off target. Ødegaard. And it's Van Basten. That has been cut short. Van Basten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. Serginho. Strokes it back. Kokchu gives it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gerrard can see things others simply cannot. And here's Drogba. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Can he get it through? Pele, good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, strongly challenged there. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it's Drogba! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Drogba. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Pele. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. 100 games of service, duly rewarded. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 15.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He rises! It's a pretty loose pass. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Van Basten. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Marquinhos. It's a good run down the right. Very nicely done. Can he spark a counter here? Del Piero gets into a good position. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Drogba. Ødegaard. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross from Ødegaard. Terrific header. They've done it! Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Buriram United get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Van Basten. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a good cross.
You can think ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
Tries to play it through. Serginho getting this one clear. That is ended up in no man's land. Ødegaard. And this is Van Basten. Hoisted in. Oh, well played, well played. Pele. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to play him in. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there is the half-time whistle. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Drogba. Nice sequence of passes this. That pass has been well intercepted. De Bruyne, big header! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And this is Van Basten. And they're back on the ball again. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Marquinhos. And it's De Bruyne. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Lovely bit of skill. And it's made its way to him. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kökçü.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Makaleli proves too strong, too smart. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is good alertness. Dealt with nicely by the defence. De Bruyne, 2 assists to his credit already. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Kukçu. And it's Drogba. Now it's Ødegaard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kukçu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 4 coming up here. Kukçu. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kukçu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. And the keeper beats it away. And this is Van Basten. And here's Kukçu. Serginho. Oh, smashing header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has 2. Buriram United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Serginho gets rid without sophistication. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, they could break here. That's an imaginative pass. 75 minutes played. Kukçu. And here's Van Basten. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back. Ambitious ball here. Can he finish? And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Buriram United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's been taken short. In once he gets big. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kukçu.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Kukçu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Beckham! Good catch by the keeper, goes pretty much straight at him. De Bruyne. Now it's Van Basten. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Cook Chu taking charge of the dead ball. Now there's a fine shot at goal! Well, that is remarkable. Four extra minutes added on. Oh no, that was never going to make it. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Children's announcement. Please
and after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So here he is, the man crowned King of Turin, Alessandro Del Piero.
Yeah, and he deserves that crown too. Another in the line of truly great attacking talent that Italy seems to have a knack of producing. A player of immense ability, but also one who never shirked from his defensive duties too.
Absolutely not, and it's very easy to see why he became such a fan favourite.
Number 21.
They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here comes the corner. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, good-looking ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Not the most accurate pass. That's an imaginative pass. O'Brien. Beto might just make this. Turan. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dewsbury Hall. Keane. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Dewsbury Hall. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to... Ndiaye! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Decent enough try.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
It's a throw-in. Cannavaro. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And it's Del Piero. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Beto looks to get on the end of this. And Ndiaye. Still goalless. Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Pele! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Drives it, he's got full!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cross needs to be... Gets his head on it! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. And here's Gay. Some really good ball movement. McNeil. Gay. Now the ball in. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Succumbs to the pressure. Idrissa Gueye was steaming forward. Everton ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick a...
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Mikolenko looking for a runner. And Ndiaye is in a really good position out wide. Beckenbauer. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Garner. Dewsbury Hall. Now it's Beto. Now it's Gay. And it's McNeil. Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Cannavaro tries to clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Dewsbury Hall. McNeil finds himself offside. Beckenbauer. Iniesta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Takes on his marker. Oh, some tackle that. The final seconds now. Thuram. And it's Iniesta. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Dewsbury Hall. And Ndiaye. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And it's McNeil, and he's got his cross in. Bullet. Kaka. Driving on and making good progress. Beckenbauer. And it's Kaka. Lahm, the man that is tenacity personified. That's Thuram. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pele. Oh, no joy this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tarkowski is there, and he can get that clear. Opts for safety. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Quality ball. Oh, good read. McNeil.
The attendance for
Pele.
this match was 71,649.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he's managed to get rid. Taken back almost at once. And it's Kaka. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Pull it. Kaka, who's set up one goal so far, just eases him off the ball. Dewsbury Hall. Now it's McNeil. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pull it. Now it's Del Piero. Garner. That's really well cleared. Referee's given a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
O'Brien. To Tarkowski. And that's a good-looking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it out wide, and it's McNeil. Nice sequence of passes, this. McNeil crosses it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
"75 minutes played. And it's Garner.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Thuram. Beckenbauer. And it's with the keeper. Cannavaro. And Iniesta. Oh, can he get onto this? Tarkowski gets across to intercept that. Manchester United clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Lahm. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Very much into the last knockings. And he's gone looking for safety.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Iniesta. Now it's Pelé. And this is Del Piero. Now it's Pelé. Pelé! Superb from Pelé! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Manchester United.
The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And this is now today's
So Jim,
lineup.
tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order, and he just leaves it to whomever behind him to fill the gap. But I like that in his game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. We have already started here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to pass it through, and this is Hullet, and he's in a chance for a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
For Manchester United, after 9 minutes.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Sarr. Pedro Porro. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Gray. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Iniesta. Sarr. Tell. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Pele. Now it's Iniesta. That's a good ball out wide. It's a goal kick. Spence. Tottenham applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Sarr. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And it's Porro. Could move up a gear here. Pele. Salam. Iniesta. No luck with that. Dink over the top. Tell. Hullet. Now it's Pele. And it's Iniesta. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's good running with the ball. Is there any... Kaká! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Van de Ven. Now Tell. Van de Ven. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Del Piero. Beckenbauer. And he's picked out the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Van de Ven. Now Tell. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's been shifted off it. Kaká. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Iniesta. Pedro Porro.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Tell. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, such a clever touch. No, he refuses to take the bait. Tell cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And back it goes. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Toro. Now it's Richarlison. No outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He has a look up, takes a shot! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Alessandro Del Piero!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's... And the first half is done. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So off we go once more. Sarr. Tell. Gray. Oh, easy pickings there. And that has left him in a heap. Tell. Opts for safety. Now Van de Ven. Sarr. Tell. And Gray. Van de Ven gets into some space. No way through, so back it comes. Nice interception, well timed. And this is Del Piero. Danso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Solanke. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. That is good alertness. Sarr. Kaka. Now it's Pele, and this is Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Romero. Van de Ven. And here's Tell. He's picked his way through. Van de Ven. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Tell. Drop, shot a goal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Pele. And this is Del Piero. Now it's Hullet. And this is Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Tell. He's got away. Solanke. Expertly cut out, really nice. And Solanke! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van der Ven. And it's Gray. Del Piero has found the net here, of course. Now it's Pelé. Kaká. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Iniesta has it in a wide position. No, that's too long. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Tell. Number 37, Van der Ven. Number 29,
Davis.
Saar. Coming on the field, number 28.
And it's Gray.
Number 33, Davis.
Now Pedro Porro.
Number 22,
Gray.
Gallagher.
And Odobert. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedro Porro puts them all in. They've played it short. Odobert. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kaká. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer for Manchester
And that
United.
really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Davis. Now it's Odobert. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Solanke. And it's made its way to him. Hangs in across. Big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kaká. Tries to thread one through. He's through here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Odobert. Solanke. Now it's Richarlison.
There will be 1 minute
And
added
again, they
time.
run up against stubborn defending. Gray. And that will be it. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Kaká, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll be
Well,
back
that's the lot for
stronger,
now. Thanks to you,
won't
Jim,
we?
and goodbye.